After the railway line was opened, holidaymakers and tourists flocked to the Bundanoon area. They were attracted by the cool climate, natural features and scenic spots. There were natural pools on Bundanoon Creek where visitors could bathe. Some of these were at the base of the gully and required a long walk there and back. There were also several other bathing pools and waterfalls that were easier to access. None of these pools were very safe. A natural pool existed on the creek in a bushy area off Constitution Hill, opposite the Riverview Road turnoff. This became a very popular spot, and locals built a solid curved stone wall to retain more water in the pool. Many people preferred the natural pool at Erith Coal Mine in the gullies. The creek flows over the rocks, creating a waterfall that cascades about 100 metres into a pool at the base of the cliff. This is known as Erith Coal Mine Falls. In January 1923, two 13-year-old boys drowned in the rocky pool at the top of the falls. One was Leslie Tooth and the other was John Heyman. It is thought that one got into difficulties and the other tried to help him. This swimming hole was considered too dangerous, so an alternative was needed. The Heyman and Lever families owned property fronting onto Paddy's River. This was in natural bushland and within easy walking distance of the town, so was thought to be an ideal place to create a recreation park. Initially in 1932, Edward Heyman agreed to lease a portion of his land to create a small picnic area, later selling it to the council. John and Harry Lever donated the portion of their land that was desired for the park as a memorial to their father, Robert Lever, and on the 11th of November 1932, council resolved to name the combined portions Lever Park. The river was cleared and made into a swimming and boating area. Under the management of Mr. Cook, a kiosk, sheltered picnic tables and toilets were erected. Members of the Lansdowne family remember the park with great affection, and Lindsay Lansdowne has provided a sketch of the layout as he remembers it. They swam in the main big pool, but later down at number 2 pool, which was accessed by a track alongside the river. Others used the number 3 deep hole further downstream in the park. The tortoise pool may be the original shallow kiddies pool with sandpit that is remembered by other residents. Councillor Herbert Elsmore officially opened Lever Park in December 1933. The park is located on the right-hand side of Lever Park Road off Quarry Road. It quickly became very popular, and by March 1934 it was reported that Lever Park had attracted over 2,000 visitors. Guesthouse-style holidays became less popular, and in the 1950s fewer holidaymakers came to Bundanoon. Lever Park gradually reverted to bushland in much of the cleared areas. In 1957, it was reported that 4 people drowned in the river near Tallong. Dr. Harold Cuthbert was so outraged by the tragic drownings in local waterholes that he decided to organise the construction of a proper swimming pool where people could swim safely and be supervised. This led to the building of the Bundanoon swimming pool in 1960. The pool was built by local labour and financed by money collected from the local people. Chris Peterson Sr. built the pool filtration plant and operated it free of charge for 10 years. The Bundanoon swimming pool in Erith Street was officially opened in 1960 by Mr. Ryan, the Minister for Public Works. This was mainly due to the efforts of Dr. Harold Cuthbert. The pool was unofficially christened the Blue Pool, a nickname that lasted for many years. The council took over the running of the pool in the mid-1980s. The swimming pool is closed during the colder months of the year, but is very popular with residents and visitors during the warmer months. Learn to swim sessions are organised, and local schools and swimming clubs use the pool for training and swimming carnivals.